Okay, no problem, no problem. No problem, Alabi. Do pray for us. Okay. We have more people joining. Exactly. You're welcome.
Okay. It's Sage.
You can use the chat button to tell us which state you're joining us from. Good evening. Welcome. Good evening. Welcome. Okay, welcome from Abuja. Welcome from Abuja. Sage. Okay. Welcome. Okay, great. You can invite others. You can share the online Zoom the free conference ID so that they can actually join. We kickstart in 1 minute. Yes, they have to use the free conference application. Once they download it and they click on get started, they would see the join icon and type in the online meeting ID, which is Bountiful. Just that, and they can join. Yes, Sir Bountiful. One word together. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's about time we kickstart. Thank you so much for joining from Abuja, from Warri, from Anambra State, from Lagos. I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate your presence here. Okay, today we'll be talking about cryptocurrency, how to leverage on cryptocurrency, and how to make money from cryptocurrency. I'm your host, Emmanuel Bountiful, on The Basics today. Okay, on our outline today, we're going to talk about the basics. We're going to give a brief about the basics, what it's all about, and then we're also going to talk about the evolution of money, and then we'll talk also about the benefits of this webinar. Okay, right. So let's get to it. About the basics. The basics is basically an initiative focusing on bringing key industry leaders, seasoned entrepreneurs to share and impact African entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs with their experience and knowledge. We believe through sharing and education, we could make a difference. We promise to keep improving. Okay? All right. So I have this quote from Henry Adams that says, all experience is an act to build upon. So basically, why we started the basics is to be able to share with people on how to on the basics of so many topics. We are going to be treating a whole lot. This is the first session we're having on this on this journey, and I'm pretty excited to have you on this journey. You are the first set of people that are joining us in this journey. I'm so excited, and I'm so grateful that you joined us today. Okay, and you're part of the people that made this possible. So we are going to be inviting a whole lot of African entrepreneurs, leaders in different industries to come on board and to come and share on topics, and also to educate us on so many things that would improve our lives, that will also help our finances, that will also help our lifestyle. So welcome everyone. We have to mute this voice a minute. Okay, sorry. So basically, that is the idea behind the basics. So, okay, a minute. I'm going to mute. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so this is the idea behind basics, the basics, and I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so the next stop is we're going to talk about the evolution of money. Okay, the evolution of money. Let me know if it's following. Can you type money on the chat box? Money. Great. 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 Money. Money. Who hates money here? Please, can the person just say, okay, I hate money? I just want to hear somebody say, I hate money. I doubt that person is in this room. I doubt. It's like I say, I don't hate money. Excited. Henry said, my grandpa hates money. Awesome. So, we're going to talk about the evolution of money and the journey so far. You know, money have been in existence for over 3,000 years, okay? Since inception of the world, basically. Like you can rightly see on my screen, you could see the images. We could see the barter, the trade by barter. The idea of okay, let's say I have a book, and I want Joy to render a service for me, but I can only pay Joy with the book I have, which is equivalent to the value of her. She wants that book. If she doesn't want that book, I have to go and find someone that needs that book, and that could also offer me the service that Joy is turning down. So it was Herculean to really do these things, like going about looking for somebody to the gold was introduced. People started using gold. Then gold started having value. People started using gold to as a form of exchange. Okay, as a form of exchange. And then we moved on to metal coins. There's some countries that still use coins. Okay, being in Ghana and some other countries, yeah, they still accept coins. Not in Nigeria. I doubt, like, coins don't even really exist that much. Sorry. Okay, my voice is breaking. Okay. Can you hear me now, Claire? Sorry, can you hear me now, Claire? Awesome. Awesome. Okay, great. So people started using coins. There are some countries that still use coins. There are some countries that don't accept coins. Like in Nigeria, we don't even accept coins because it has lost its value. Oh, even in Philippines, you still use coin. Great. So, like I said, there are some countries that accept it. There are some countries that don't accept it. In Nigeria here, it's obsolete. You know, nobody wants to associate themselves with coin because nobody's going to take it from them. You know. So we moved on to the paper currency, which we all are aware of. We currently use paper currency today to buy and all that. You know, it's something that we are so conversant with. You know, we are so conversant with paper currency. And let me tell you a brief about the paper currency. When the Chinese moved from using the coins to paper money. Oh God. Sorry. Please, if you're joining, you can mute your mic. You can mute your mic when you join, please, so that you don't interfere. Okay, great. So back to our story, okay? Please don't mute your mic. Okay, see, 15 minutes. Awesome. Okay, before the introduction of paper money, people were used to coins, and the bank started doing something partial. They started printing paper money for the elite, for them to start using the paper money. So people over time started revolting, like, why are they doing that and all that? And before we know it, it became an adoption that everybody had to buy into, that they had to start the minting of paper money, and there was a reduction on the use on coins. You know, so this has been on for a while, and currently we have more paper currencies in circulation than we have than we have of coins, because people have started accepting it as a way of exchange. Now, before now, we need to understand that money is what you and I decide or accept as a form of exchange. We've talked about the trade by barter, we talked about the gold, and likewise the coins, and also we're talking about the paper money. Now, the next one, we do not really think that this is money, but we actually carry it around. We actually carry it around, but we haven't really thought about it as, okay, this is an evolution of how money. We're talking about the cashless policy right now. Everybody having not to carry money around and all that. So, and all these things are in form of our ATM cards. Our ATM cards are money. Like every single amount of money we have in our bank is on that ATM. It's form of money, whereby people have started accepting that, okay, if I go to a store, they are trusting the POS system to be able to send money or to receive money, and also the mobile banking apps and all that. So this has been the process. Money has been evolving more than before we came into this. I don't know if there's anybody that is up to 3,000 years old here, please. Is there anybody? so I can greet you properly. Anybody here up to 3,000 years old? You can use the chat button and say you're 3,000 years old. I guess no one. Now, the idea is this. A lot of people associate cryptocurrency. Currently right now, we're talking about the cryptocurrency. A lot of people associate cryptocurrency with scam, with this, with Ponzi, blah, blah, blah. But if you understand the concept of money and the process of money, the evolution so far, you could see that as the people that decide, the people that say this is what we want to accept as a form of exchange, this is what we want to accept as a form of exchanging of value. So if I come to you right now and say, okay, Joshua, I want to buy a Lamborghini, and I want to buy a Lamborghini, and I have 1,000 bitcoins, and then Joshua will ask me what is Bitcoin, and I start educating Joshua on what Bitcoin is all about, and the value and all that, and the potential of the value of what I'm giving him right now in appreciating over time and also declining, you know. And then Joshua said, okay, fine, I could accept it. How can I accept this cryptocurrency? Would I look at for exchange that accepts cryptocurrency for Joshua to take the cryptocurrency from me and then can also withdraw it on to fiat currency? So it has been the model for most people that are doing digital businesses. The challenge has been, how can I send fiat currency across board without having to go through the process of Western Union verification of this, that. It has people want everything instantly. Okay, hold on. Let me see. People want everything instantly, and people want to receive the value of what they are getting. So the desire increase. The people on the internet, basically digital people that render service across board, can now accept currencies from anybody across the world. So there was a problem before cryptocurrency was initiated, like before cryptocurrency was developed and deployed for mass adoption. There was a problem. Right now, I cannot really have a challenge of saying I want to send a certain amount of money to somebody in the US if the person can just easily create a Bitcoin wallet in about 5 minutes. All I just need is a wallet address. I send the person money straight up. The person can go to any ATM in US over there to withdraw the money back to fiat coin. So it's increased the desire for people to start sending money on the internet with ease. And the beauty about cryptocurrency is that you and I don't need third parties to start querying, to start limiting our transactions, to start saying, oh, who are you to, what do you do, what and all those stuff, bringing so many of these into play and limiting us from having absolute control over our own money, you know. So this is the beauty of cryptocurrency. It gives you access, it gives you power, it gives you the control over your money, and it's not limited to any country. You could have your friend in any country and say, oh, I want to buy something, and the person say, okay, I want to receive dollar. You'd be like, sorry, do you have Bitcoin wallet? Do you have Ethereum wallet? Do you have Litecoin wallet address? All these things. There are a lot of cryptocurrencies out there. There are lots of cryptocurrencies that have value. There are also scam coins. There are also a whole lot of things. So in this webinar, you are going to learn every single thing that has to do with cryptocurrency, that would make you understand more about cryptocurrency. So I won't waste more time explaining all this. So The benefit of this webinar is, one, you're going to understand what is cryptocurrency, and two, you're going to understand why cryptocurrency, and three, you're going to understand how to make money. Can I hear anybody say, I want to make money? Anybody? I want to make money. You can type, I want to make money. Who doesn't want to make money? Wow, nobody wants to make money. Oh, I want $10 billion trillion. Whoa, wow, that's a whole lot. So only 2 people want to make money in this room. Okay, 3. Oh, Alabi. Oh, 0. Wow, awesome, awesome, awesome. So we all want to make money. Okay, so today I am going to be bringing our guest speaker, an amazing person. Okay, who is going to share with us a whole lot about cryptocurrency, who is going to educate us, who is going to show us how where the money is. Somebody say, show me the money. Show me the money. Say, type, show me the money.
Show me the money.
Awesome, awesome. So, great. I'm going to be introducing the CEO of Bitfxt. He's also a non-executive board member, PayitUp Clearinghouse UK. Okay, I have to mute everybody. Please mute your mic. Oh. Okay, I have to look for. Okay. All right. Okay, so he's CEO of Bitfxt and a non-executive board member, PayitUp Clearinghouse UK. He runs a blockchain company that specializes in tokenizing assets such as company shares, government bonds, currencies, and creating smart contracts. He also runs one of the biggest crypto exchange in Nigeria with a projection of hitting 1 million registered users and a capitalization of $500 million to $1 billion within 1 year. Yes, I had to reduce my voice because somebody that will be passing around like, you hear the money and like, where is the money? Right? So I'm permitted to reduce my voice, right? So, okay. It's very important. It's very important. All right. So, he also owns a crypto payment gateway that allows customers, clients to pay in the currency of their choice, while merchants receive the currency of their choice globally. Awesome, right? Awesome, awesome. You know, I talked about people being able to receive cryptocurrencies across board, across countries, wherever, you know. He built a system that allows people to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have in our midst Mr. Franklin Peters. Before I introduce him, he believes that blockchain technology and AI will play a huge role. Oh, sorry, Harry said I have to call before I pronounce the amount of money. Sorry. Sorry about that. All right. Okay. He believes that blockchain technology and AI will play a huge role in the future and are well positioned to be a key player in the industry. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished. Okay, no, sorry. I would. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished honorable members of the Basics board, let me welcome Mr. Franklin Peters. Mr. Franklin Peters, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir. You're welcome,
Can
sir.
I share my screen?
Yes, I'm about to do that right now.
All right.
You're welcome, sir.
Good evening, everyone. I'm happy to be here. I'm very excited to be here. going to also allow one of my persons to speak afterwards, so I'll give him opportunity to him at intervals. How do I share my screen?
Okay, have you accepted?
Yes, accepted now.
Okay.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
What can you see? I want to be sure you are seeing what I'm seeing.
Hold on. I think it's loading. We are saying a brief introduction of blockchain.
All right. So good evening, everyone. My name is Franklin Peters. I'm excited to be here with you guys this evening. I'm really going to be fast because Sabantif really took his time on the introduction. So I will keep it very brief and straightforward. So a lot of people have heard about blockchain. They get confused. So the question that keeps popping up is, what is blockchain? What is blockchain? So blockchain, to understand the power of the blockchain systems and the things they can do, it's very important to distinguish between three things. People get it confused. When you say Bitcoin, some people hear blockchain. When you say cryptocurrency, some people hear blockchain. When you say blockchain, some people hear Bitcoin. When you say cryptocurrency, some people hear Bitcoin. So they keep asking, so what is this blockchain? What is cryptocurrency? Most times, when a new is told about blockchain, the first thing he does is to go and download blockchain mobile app, which is just a company by the name blockchain, and I think they have downloaded blockchain, but that is not blockchain. That is the mobile app. So what is
okay? They said they can't hear you a bit. Can you speak up a bit? Sorry, sir.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, great. It's much better.
All right. Okay, so I said people usually mistake the mobile app called blockchain wallet to be blockchain. So to understand what blockchain is, you need to understand that it is different from Bitcoin, it's different from cryptocurrency. Blockchain is the underlying technology that powers cryptocurrency and powers cryptocurrency, of which Bitcoin is one of them. Blockchain sits on the internet. Without the internet, there is no blockchain. And for you to shut down blockchain, you have to shut the internet. So first of all, you need to also understand the internet. Of course, everybody here is conversant with the internet. So the blockchain is a technology built on the internet that powers cryptocurrencies. In a very brief explanation, you can call it a distributed ledger system. What is a ledger? A ledger is a document where information or transactions are recorded. So the kind of information that are recorded on the blockchain are similar to the same kind of information that are recorded on the normal banking ledger or any other form of ledger. But the difference between the blockchain distributed, the banking ledger and blockchain ledger is that the blockchain ledger is distributed and open, transparent to everybody. Anybody can have access to it. Anybody can perform transactions, and anybody can view the transactions that has been performed. If you want to research and go back to the very first transaction that was ever transacted on the blockchain, on the Bitcoin blockchain specifically, you can easily do that. It's not hidden to anybody. There's no central authority or government or institution that you have to approach or to take permission from before you can have access to the blockchain distributed ledger. It is open source. And just like, if you want to open a bank account, you need to take permission from the government. How do I know that? You need to have a government issued ID card, to identify you as a citizen of that country before you can be able to open a bank account in that country. Or in blockchain, someone in US can come to Nigeria and still have access to the blockchain. Someone in Nigeria can go to Ghana and still have access to the blockchain. It provided a level playing ground for everybody who is interested in it, and without any discrimination of your race, of your ethnicity, of your color, of your tribe, of your country, and of your gender. So to explain the blockchain, we can compare it with the mobile phone. And when the mobile phone was created, people did not really believe it was going to work. People didn't see any future in it. When it was created on a central system whereby there's an office or a call center that controls the rest of the mobile phones that sit in people's houses. And so if you want to make a call from person A to person B, the call phone must communicate with that call center, and then the next person will be able to take the call. But if you shut down that call center, which is the central system, all the phones in your houses becomes useless. The same thing with the banking system. The bank works with a central service provider called the central bank, and it communicates with all the other banks in every country. If anything happens to the central
Sir, your voice is low.
I'm really shouting. Are you sure? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. I'm increasing my voice again. But any point if you stop hearing me, please notify me. Okay. All right. So the central bank is the central governing body of every bank in every country, and if anything happens to the central bank, automatically every bank goes down, because they all depend on the central bank to function. And having explained this, central banks determine the value of your currency. They determine the GDP of your country, according to in accordance with what economy is like per time. And if anything happens to us central governing bodies, your money is at risk. But the blockchain is decentralized, it is open, it is accessible to everybody and anybody anywhere around the world. If one, okay, my next slide is going to show you how it works. All right, but before I get there, the blockchain permits transactions to be gathered into blocks and recorded. I don't want to go in depth because you may get confused. It allows the resulting ledger to be accessed by different servers. Then it cryptographically chains blocks in chronological order. Okay. Now look at this. A bank is centralized. Every other person is connected to the bank. Both the clients, the customers, everybody is connected to the bank. You understand? But the bank holds the golden record. The bank holds the ledger. And you cannot have access to the transactions that are being carried out in the ledger. Whether it is being manipulated, whether it is being fabricated, you can never tell. You understand? For any transaction to happen in the bank, it's just the bank that controls it. So you walk into a banking hall, you give them your money, and they type something behind the computer facing them. You don't get to know what they are typing. And I used to crack this joke. What if somebody is in 10,000 naira and the cashier that is typing in the ledger, that is recording the ledger on the documents in her laptop or in her computer, mistakenly types adds additional zero to the 10,000. It means that what the client would have is 100,000 due to human error. And I've walked into a bank before, and one of the cashiers was really unhappy. I know her as a person, isn't it? And she said that she made a mistake on her figures, and she had to be fined by the bank. They had to deduct it from her salary. You understand? So those are human errors. But the distributed ledger system, which is the blockchain, is automated and it's on the internet. There are no human errors. Nobody can edit the transactions that are recorded on the blockchain. Nobody can hide it. It is open and accessible to everybody. And for any transaction to take place, every node can be likened to as computers. You understand? So every computer or every individual record keeper must give approval to the transaction before it is recorded on the blockchain. So even if you remove any node, the other nodes can still communicate with each other. But when the bank central system shuts down, every other person suffers. So let me go straight. Then on the blockchain, we have solutions that are built on the blockchain. One of which is cryptocurrencies. Another one is smart contracts. Cryptocurrencies are money on the blockchain. Every cryptocurrency is uniquely to itself. Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency that was ever built on the blockchain, and after Bitcoin, several other ones were built, which includes Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, Dash, Binance Coin, and several others. All these other coins that are built after Bitcoin have their own uniqueness and the purpose that they perform. For instance, Ethereum as a blockchain has Ether as its cryptocurrency, and for you to make any transaction or payment on the Ethereum blockchain, you need to have Ether to perform those transactions. If you don't have Ether, Bitcoin cannot be used on the Ethereum blockchain. Same with Bitcoin blockchain, Ethereum cannot be used to make payments on the Bitcoin blockchain, and so on and so forth. So this cryptocurrency, like we all know, is regarded as money, because if I can send you, if I'm holding one Bitcoin or one Ethereum, I'm the only person holding that very Bitcoin with myself. No other person has access to that very Bitcoin apart from me. And the total amount of Bitcoin that will ever be in existence is 21 million. So if I'm holding one, it means it is 21 million minus 1 in circulation. Let's assume all the Bitcoins are currently in circulation. It means it is minus 1, and it's only me that have access to it. So you can imagine the whole world is about how many billion people, and none of them.
Yeah, I'm coming. Let me try and locate the person. Okay.
All right. So you can imagine, even if we distribute the entire 21 million Bitcoin that will ever be in circulation to everybody, it can never go around one. So that makes it a very precious asset class. Same with Ethereum. Ethereum, in as much as it doesn't have the supply, but the solution it provides is massive. Okay, so and for the fact that as soon as I send it out of my wallet, I no longer have control or access to it. It means that it is a precious asset class. All right. So the value of these cryptocurrencies increase, per time, depending on the demand on it. For instance, the value of one Bitcoin as of 2008, 2009 was as little as 0.0 something cents, 0.001 cents. And with 100 naira as of 2009, you could buy more than 1,000 Bitcoins. And imagine you are holding that 1,000 Bitcoin, and today you want to change it. Can you guess how many Bitcoin, how much you will have? You will have much more than $1 million, because one BTC right now is over $8,000. And as of yesterday, it touched $9,000. As of 2 years ago, it was about $20,000. And of course, it is volatile. It can go up, it can go down. But if you take advantage of this volatility, you can make money on it. All right. So there are multiple ways on how to make money on cryptocurrency. For instance, Bitcoin. And I'm going to give Emeka Madu the opportunity to explain how you can make money on buying and holding BTC, especially the OTC aspect. So you can unmute Emeka Madu.
All right. Good evening, guys. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, good
Hello?
evening. Welcome.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very
Yes, we
much.
can hear
Thank
you.
you. Well said, Mr. Frank. Well said, Mr. Bountiful. I really appreciate this live training webinar you guys had hosted. So with all that said, let me jump quick to the OTC aspect. Now, first of all, the OTC aspect, the full meaning of OTC means over the counter trades. Are you guys getting that?
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah, over the counter trades. So now, let me go on with that. Now, Mr. Frank said I should point out ways people can make money by basically trading the OTC, and you understand. So now, before I get to the OTC aspect, we should all understand there are other ways of making cryptocurrency. But people have turned buying and selling of Bitcoin on your WhatsApp to a business. You know, the basic way you know about the Bureau exchange, where you go meet the Al-Hajis and they exchange your money for dollars or dollars to naira. You understand, vice versa. But now, where they make the money is in different rates. You understand? Is in difference in the rates. You could be buying at, or you could meet them, say you want to buy dollar at 3.95, and they will sell to you at 3.95. But them themselves, they bought that dollar, let's say at 3.93. You understand? 2 naira difference, and you want to exchange for something like 50 million, 20 million naira. You understand? When you do that difference in naira, you notice that those guys are making a whole lot of hundreds of thousands in one single trade. So now, the way we do it in the physical world, with the physical money, which we call the fiat, the paper money, it's the same way it is replicated when it comes to trading bitcoins. Are you guys communicating? Can you guys understand that? So now, they call it basically digital ways of trading dollars. You understand? So I basically buy and sell between two different markets or between two different people. You understand? So I could decide to buy from you at a cheaper rate. That's why we say most people will chat me today and say, boss, what rate are you buying at? You understand? I know the rate I'm buying at. I know the rate I'm going to sell at. So there are two markets to it. And most people that sell to us, we call them our suppliers or our clients. You understand? These guys that basically do day-to-day operations of their BTC. So they would always have a trusted vendor, a trusted merchant, you understand, that they sell to. You understand? So they always come to us basically morning or evening or afternoon, whatever time suits them. Most people, they won't trade till they are trading with their vendors. They will wait till their vendors are online. It's a very serious business because, you know, when you don't trade with trusted people, you lose a whole lot of money. That's why you hear a whole lot of scams and stuff like that. So some people don't even really want to go to groups to trade. They want to trade with people that they know. You understand? So just like I have explained about people trading as Bureau de exchange, you understand, Bureau de change and stuff like that, and the normal dollars we know. So trading OTC comes with that same aspect in the digital world. So we as traders, we could decide to basically buy cheap. You understand? We basically buy cheap and sell high. You understand? So we have our markets. We call it basically in business, we call it arbitrage. You buy at a different market rate and you sell at a different market rate. Do you understand? So, Mr. Frank, are you there?
Yeah, go
Hello?
ahead.
Yeah. With these few points that I've hinted on, you were telling me something today that caught my light, and I would like you to kind of like quickly jump on it about how people can basically make money being affiliate traders for Bitfxt exchange. Hello, are you there?
Yeah, go ahead. We can
Hello.
hear you.
Oh, okay. I actually dropped the table at you so that you could explain the affiliate marketing aspect on Bitfxt exchange for OTC traders.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I believe you guys understood everything he said on OTC. You know, these are several ways.
Please, can we hear if you understand? Just say yes.
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 Yeah. All right. So a lot of
Yes.
people have made
Yes.
money. People make, you know, as let's say as minute as 1,000 naira daily. Even though you think 1,000 naira is not money, multiply 1,000 by 30 days. that is 30,000 naira, is up to somebody's salary. Okay, people make 3,000 naira, 10,000 naira, as much as 50,000 naira on a daily basis trading OTC. So, like Emeka rightly noted, OTC is just like you acting as a bureau de change on cryptocurrencies, especially BTC. All you need to do is to find a company that can supply you BTC whenever you need it, and also find clients that can trust you with money whenever you want to sell to them. And usually, it depends on your structure. You can structure it in such a way that people who are buying from you will drop money first, and then you send them the BTC. And you can also structure it in such a way that you send BTC first, or they send BTC first to you, then you pay. Whichever one works for you is fine. But usually people prefer, it depends on the structure. All right. For instance, at BTC OTC, Bitfxt OTC DEX, we trade up to $1 million on a daily basis on our OTC, and we have bulk buyers, people who always we always supply to. But our structure is that, because most of the people that we supply to are exchanges, big clients, so our structure is you pay in your money, and we trade every morning between 5 a.m. in the morning to 9 a.m. in the morning, because that's when our partners are still awake. Our partners are in the UK. Let's say by 8, 9 is already towards their night time. Not UK, Amsterdam, and other countries. All right. So usually it's between 5 and 8 that our trading window is open. So you drop your money. You can even pay your money a night before, so that in the morning you get your dollars, either in USDT or in BTC, and we sell at like 4 naira less from the market price. And you may think 4 naira is nothing until you multiply 4 naira times $20,000. You see how much you have made, up to 2 million naira or 200,000, depending, in one trade. Yeah, so it's 200,000 or 20,000 in one trade. Or you multiply 5 naira or 4 naira multiplied by $500,000, $80,000, depending. So all you need to do is
5 naira multiplied by $500,000 is instant. I think that's about 2.5 million.
Yes, 2.5 million in profit. People make it on a daily basis. Yes. If you are able to attract customers who are willing to buy from you, and customers who you are willing, who you can also sell to. You understand? Our own OTC, we sell people. We supply to people. That is more of our, but there are OTCs that do both buy and sell. Then if you want to do buy and sell on our exchange, bitfxt.com, you can register and do your buy and sell. So I'm going to share my screen and continue on the other opportunities that are available, that you can make money from using OTC. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Someone asked a question. Yeah, someone asked, how do one attract these customers? Emeka, you can answer.
All right. Now, it's a very simple thing. Are you guys hearing? It is a very, very simple thing. I was teaching some students days back. I have a class I basically take students. So one day I decided to teach them the real cocoa, the real business. So I told them that these theoretical things we are talking is too theoretical. I want to really explain some few terms to you guys, my experience and how I build a business. Now, when it comes to the OTC market, integrity and personality is all that matters for you to be scalable. Do you understand? That's why somebody chatted me up and he was saying something, boss, how far that guy where I sent. I told him, first of all, please, he's a friend. I had to correct him and say, first of all, please, I would advise you to stop using pigeon, because I won't, as a person, give you my 20 million naira to trade for me with the way you're addressing me. Professionalism is a very key factor in this OTC business, to be honest, because that is what separates you from non-corporate to corporate. You don't expect me as a person to be speaking pidgin English with a very big exchange and I'm doing business with them. Because you know the way they basically say the way you are dressed is the way you are addressed. You understand? So I always key in professionalism so that it attracts people. That's why most times when you chat me up and you want to make a reference to me, you call me bro, guy. The first thing I would address you is I will correct and say Mr. Emeka. I always key in professionalism because when I key in that, you will be able to trust me to make payment first. Because the whole drag in this OTC business is when people are chatting you for the first time is who will make payment first. And the second thing I always key into is identifying as a brand. So you as a person that wants to get into the business, you understand, you could start promoting yourself as a Bitfxt agent in OTC business, having ID card and stuff like that. It identifies you as a brand because most people, they don't like to deal with persons. They like to deal with brand because when they are doing with brand, they have people to report to if something goes wrong. Just imagine if you're trading on Bitfxt exchange and there's no customer support to make complaints if your withdrawals are pending for a while. Just imagine that kind of thing. So when we deal on OTC business, I always anchor on two things: professionalism and identifying as a brand. Those two things will make you scalable in the business. It will attract people to you. Okay, there's something I must key in that when I'm trying to explain this professionalism. You know, before I even started the OTC business, are you guys there? Can you hear me? Hello?
Sorry, hold on, let me look for. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Please hold on. I'm trying to look for the person.
Right. Yes, that's.
I can't see who is this person. Okay, I've seen him. All right. Okay.
All right.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah,
as I was saying, let me be very quick so that I don't take much of you guys' time. So as I was saying, before I got into the OTC business, I noticed the way because you know it's the blockchain and everybody is free to do whatever they do. I noticed some people on my contact list that chatted me for whatever for one different business to the other. You know, they will post pornography or a naked woman on their status and said, "I'm buying and selling all bitcoins." That is inappropriate as a businessman. You understand? Imagine a bank manager posting pornography on his status and saying that he handles your account as a fund manager. You understand all this kind of thing. So the way in the normal physical corporate world we do business, take that aspect, that integrity of it as a bank manager, as an accountant, and take it to your business online, even if you don't have a physical institution. But promote yourself as a brand and be professional at all times. I'm telling you, if you work with these two things, your business will be scalable. Okay, I corrected one of my friends that runs a forex company 2 days back or so. I saw his CMO, Chief Marketing Officer of his newly formed company, posting talks about sexuality or whatever on his status, talking about how people are having sexual urge this period. And I immediately had to call to my friend attention and said, this is somebody that is the chief marketing officer of your own company. That is, he's supposed to address the company on financial matters concerning your company. For Christ's sake, you're basically acting as a hedge fund company, and this is what he's addressing on social media. So these are things that falls into play, because if I'm an investor, that thing alone can make me want to withdraw all my own money. So with all that in being said, please take 2 things I said here: professionalism and identifying as a brand. People always make payments to brand, not to as individual. If I'm to address Mr. Frank, I will address Mr. Frank as the CEO of Bitfxt. Mr. Frank, am I not correct?
Yeah, correct.
And Mr. Frank will also tell you as a person that he noticed that most of the bulk volumes he gets as business is because people will rather trust him to handle those business as a brand rather than as an individual. Because they know that, what they know is that, Mr. Frank, they gave Bitfxt $5 million. They did not give Mr. Frank, because if they are going to law to sue, they will say, the CEO of Bitfxt, I sent this amount of money to the CEO of Bitfxt. So they can sue the company as a corporate entity. So all this said, I'll leave the floor to Mr. Frank to speak on other matters. I hope that addresses your question. I hope that throws more light and opportunities into you as a person trying to join the OTC business. Thank you.
All right. Very, very clear. Very, very clear. Yeah, if you have any other question, you can.
Someone is asking, how much can one exactly use to start the OTC trade?
I'll use that. I'll use that to Emeka again.
All right. So now let me explain for you something now. Okay, there's what they call leveraging. Now, for all those people that trade on exchanges, you understand? People that trade on exchanges very well, or you trade in forex, or you trade whether be it forex or crypto. There's what they call margin trading, right? Where you're basically leveraging money from the system to make higher profits. So now, the problem that we as OTC traders used to experience starting up is the capital to start up the business. You understand? Because most people that would want to sell to BTC and you're only having 500,000, 300,000 naira. You understand? That is a problem because you can't make much more profits without having those money to make instant payments. You understand? So now there are two ways to it. You can identify yourself with a company as an agent. You understand? So
Hold on. Let me look for.
All right.
Okay. Sorry.
All right. Can I go on?
Yes. Okay, I'm going to mute everyone so I can be able to turn on the mic again. Okay, I've unmuted your mic.
All right.
You can go on.
So can I speak on? All right. So now, let me make this practical example now. Me as Emeka Madubense wants to start OTC business. You understand? But the problem I have is that I only have 200,000 naira. You understand? And I'm not yet a brand. You understand? So now they are what they call agents or representatives for companies. You understand? So I could decide to say, okay, since I'm already working with Bitfxt, I would handle the OTC decks for Bitfxt as its agent. So now I could basically, that's if the program is open for people, I could basically send in my registration and everything as Bitfxt agents. You understand? I think they say Binance just recently opened these OTC decks for traders. Now I could basically register on every single thing. You understand? As Bitfxt trader or OTC dex trader and stuff like that. Now, two things Bitfxt is going to provide for me is the first one is leveraging. The second one is brand structure. So now, what do I mean by leveraging? Now, if I get a cheaper rate from somewhere in the market using Bitfxt liquidity structure, I could be able to pay immediately to the person and supply that volume to Bitfxt and take whatever difference it is as commission. What do I mean? Let me make myself clear. Now, if Bitfxt is buying from me at, let's say, 4.55 per dollar. Okay, let me use this current market rate. Let me say Bitfxt is buying from me at 3.95 per dollar. You understand? Me as an agent will always seek for a cheaper rate from any client or customer. So now this person wants to sell to me, let me say, $5,000 worth of BTC. You understand? And remember, I'm trying to bid at a cheaper rate so that I can get a commission in that difference. So now I would tell the person that, okay, see what I can buy it now is at, let me say, $3.90 per dollar, $3.91 per dollar. And if I'm buying at $3.91 per dollar, remember I'm going to sell it to Bitfxt. I'm supplying this BTC to Bitfxt because it's Bitfxt that is going to pay for the Bitcoin. They are providing the liquidity structure to pay for that Bitcoin. So what I'm going to do is that I'm buying at 391 or 392 per dollar. So now let's say that $4 difference is what I'm taking as profit because I'm selling back to Bitfxt at 395 per dollar. So now that $4 difference multiplied by $5,000 by 5,000 is 20,000 naira. So in that single trade of making rate difference, arbitraging, like buying cheaper, selling higher, and I'm also using Bitfxt brand structure, I'm using Bitfst liquidity structure, I'm already making instant 20,000 naira from that trade. Please, does that make clear? Mr. Bountiful, was that very explanatory on that aspect? Were you able to catch what I'm saying about the arbitrage aspect and using the leverage structure of Bitfxt? So companies provide that structures for agents. I could also make reference to Verem as a company. In Verem, they also offer that infrastructure where people can basically leverage on their liquidity, you understand, and try to make a rate difference. So if Verem is buying at 395 per dollar, you always try to bid cheaper from a client, even though it's 2 naira difference. And if the person is supplying $10,000 bulk units, 10,000 times 2 naira is instant 20,000 naira making in that trade. So now, what does identifying with a brand, and what does leveraging apply as to the individual that is doing the business. This is basically you are building your own network of suppliers and using the company or the OTC platforms liquidity structure to pay out individuals. So anybody that's supplying you 100K dollars and you're selling with 1 naira difference, so making instant 100,000 naira. Because the company is going to pay out and it's going to in turn take the volume of BTC that you're supplying to it. So every exchange or every OTC desk needs constant supply of BTC because they are also going to use it as business to their own contacts, whether it be in China, whether it be in Dubai, whether it be in the US. I hope with all these things I made some explanation to that. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you,
Yeah.
Micah, for that. Anybody has a question?
Okay. I think they need they want to. Okay, who's Michael said he has a question. Okay, Michael, please ask so that we can move to more other aspects of making money on using cryptocurrency. How can you become an agent? What type of agent are you looking at? You could answer that. What type of agent are you looking at Michael?
All right. Okay. Now, OTC. He's talking about OTC.
Okay.
Okay. Now, let me answer this to you, Mr. Michael. You understand? So I'll be very straightforward to you. Now, becoming an agent is a very, very simple thing. You understand? So let me use on the basis of VORM. In VORM, it's a very simple thing to be a VORM agent. You understand? They will send you the Google form for you to fill. You understand? You will fill it and every single thing. It comes in 2 ways. You could either be a representative or you be an agent. A representative answers to the company direct, an agent answers to the representative. So if you're registered as a representative, what you basically do is to handle what other agents as your network. So what we basically do at VORM is, as an OTC company, is basically we will send a Google form for users to register. When they are done registering, you understand, we already have the database of that user. So as any question pertaining this person as an individual, we already have his database, every single identity. So it helps to measure up for fraud or cases. You understand? So it's a very, very simple thing. So what you're going to do is basically have my own contact. I'll drop my contact at the chat box. You will chat me up and tell me, okay, this is what you want to do, and I'll help you from there. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay, so let's move on to other avenues of making money. You can still see my screen, yeah?
Yes.
All right. So we have buying and holding. Buying and holding is a situation where you get to buy BTC, and based on the volatility of the cryptocurrency market, the value can go up and sell. Okay, and the next one is you can buy and hold for individuals. Buying and hold for yourself, buying and holding for individuals, staking of cryptocurrency, example EOS, mining. For instance, you can mine Bitcoin. Other trainings on back to the basics. We're going to be teaching on how you can do all these things. Day trading. On day trading, you can trade on Bitfxt.com. Mr. Bountiful, share your link on the chat box so that people can register.
Yeah, I've sent it on the general chat.
Okay, they're carrying out micro tasks, working and getting paid in cryptocurrency like BTC, Ethereum, cryptocurrency and exchange arbitrage. All right, which is faucets. 80% of the faucets I know they're all scams, so I won't push you to do that. Affiliate marketing, which is the one I'm going to focus on. Trading bots, that is a bit more technical. Then you can also, earn BTC if you are a business, like you are accepting BTC as a means of payment, or a merchant or a freelancer, as far as you are setting it as a means of payment, that's also one of the ways you can earn money. And then you can also do lending services. You lend people cryptocurrency, they pay you cryptocurrency in interest. And then masternodes. Masternodes, coins such as DMC token and even Dash, they run masternodes. So you can join a masternode and make money. But the aspect I'm going to focus on is affiliate marketing. OTC and every other one I talked about would require for you to have a level capital before you can make money on OTC, right? Because if you're going to do OTC, volume is required, right? But Basifo, help me. I want to share my screen so I can go to the website. And when you are doing affiliate marketing gives you the leverage to make money cool-headedly. You don't stress yourself. You don't spend so much money. You don't need too much capital. You can sit on the comfort of your home and you can make bastard money. I'm going to give you an instance. At some point,
can you now?
Yes. Sometime in 2013, I joined an affiliate marketing program on what's the name? Amazon. And through Amazon, can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. The way most successful multinational companies, they have affiliate marketing program that people can join. And when you join the affiliate marketing program, it's more like you sharing your link. And when you share your link and people patronize them, not you. When people patronize them through your link, you make money. So I did not need to have any products on Amazon. All I needed to have was an account in Amazon, and I activated my affiliate marketing program. And even though I was in Nigeria, people were buying things from UK, from South Africa, from US on Amazon, and I was being paid commission for a work I did not do. All I needed was to share my link and get people to patronize. So some people would request for Dish. That was when Dish came out newly, right? For a Dish to be installed on their houses from eBay. I remember then when I was doing affiliate marketing on eBay. So when the Dish is fully installed in the houses, eBay will pay me money in my eBay accounts. But I'm in Nigeria. I never installed any device. I never spoke to anybody. All I needed was I had a Google, what do you call it, a blog, iceqtech.com. So that was all I did. The same thing with Amazon. When people purchase things, then when Jumia came out, I joined Jumia affiliate program. And when I joined, the way they works with it, they call it JForce. That was in 2014. So anytime
you are part of JForce.
Yes, I did.
Wow. Wow, the hustle has been real, man. I did JForce too. I was part of their stuff then, man.
Okay. I was making almost 200,000 every month then. 50,000, 60,000 some months. So I was almost like highest rank. Then I started making money through other means, and that became small money for me. I stopped switching. Till today, they're still, sometimes they'll call me and they're like, why did I stop? So you don't sit on the fence when it comes to making money. You understand? You can't say, oh, because I'm trading BTC, there are other ways of making money are not viable, or because I trade because I am an OTC trader, because maybe I'm working somewhere and I'm making money. Other ways of making money doesn't. No, you have to have multiple sources of income. And Bitfxt provides you all those opportunities. Now, I'm not going to say so much. In Bitfxt, you can buy, if you click on quick buy and sell, you can buy and sell any cryptocurrency instantly without knowing how to trade. You can select Naira and select select Bitfxt coin, type how much of Naira you want to spend. You will get this the amount of Bitfxt coin you will get. If you want to buy cents, it's the same thing. And by this evening, that coins are going to appear here for Naira. They were all disabled when we were doing additional feature implementation. So if you select Naira and type how much you want to spend, it will show you how many BTC you will receive. Ethereum, all those cryptocurrencies, you can instantly buy them here without even knowing how to trade. So if you earn cryptocurrencies performing any task anywhere, you can come to Bitfxt and sell it. Then you can also do day trading, like I said. In day trading, in our training coming Friday, like every Friday, we're going to be running training on how to trade cryptocurrency. So you can learn how to trade BTC. Very simple. Market trade, limit order, stop order. You can place your trade and make your money. For instance, one BTC was 3.2 million as at earlier today, about 3.2 million, and as I'm talking to you now is how much? 3.5. So assuming you bought, no matter how little you bought, by now you should be in profit. So we're going to be teaching how you can make money trading Bitcoin. But outside that, with as little as 1,000 Naira, you can join our affiliate program. When you register on Bitfxt through the link that was shared to you, when you register and you verify your email and your phone number, automatically you will receive a $10 voucher, which you can use to buy anything on some retail malls that we are partnering with. We're going to announce that very soon. Some huge Nigerian retail malls you can buy using that $10 voucher, and you can also get a discount, assuming you spend much more than what is stipulated in the email we are going to send. So now the good thing about our affiliate program that makes us stand out from other platforms, if you join Amazon affiliate program, you will not know the people who have joined under you. You can only know that 20 persons have joined, and it's like a blind marketing. But in our own affiliate program, when you join, for you, if you register on Bitfxt, here what you will see is like a button asking you to join affiliate program, and you need to have your account funded with at least 1,000 Naira for you to join. Okay, so when you click on that link, your referral link will appear. So now, in marketing or sharing your referral link, we have also made it easy. If you click on Facebook, it will automatically take you to Facebook, your Facebook page, on the device that you are logged in from, and the message will be automatically generated for you. I'm going to read it out. I just registered on Bitfxt exchange and received a $10 voucher. I also earned 200 Naira for every referral I make. Join the Bitfxt affiliate program to start making money from the comfort of your home. The more you refer, the more money you make. So I don't need to type anything. If I want to type anything, I can still type, depending on your creativity. But even if you don't type anything, if you send it, anybody that sees the link will come and register. So the good thing is that all of us are in social media. The same thing, if I share it on LinkedIn, all my accounts on LinkedIn are going to see this message and they are going to join. If I share it on Twitter, the same thing. If I share it on WhatsApp, the same thing. And if I share it, click on this button, SMS, it will take me to my phone SMS, and I can mark all the people I want to send the message, and all of them will receive the same information. You understand? Same with Twitter. It has my referral link here. So you have 10,000 people on your Facebook page. You have 5,000 persons on your LinkedIn. You have 3,000 persons on your Instagram. Every day you burn your data, taking their pictures and watching their video. without you making money. The next month you borrow money or you take your pocket money to pay. Why don't you allow your social media account to make money for you by monetizing it, right? So once you've done this, you are more like monetizing your social media account. Now, any of them that clicks on those links and registers, you will see their email in your affiliate program table, and you will see their phone numbers. If they have activated their accounts in their email, you will see active. By tomorrow, you will see another table here that shows if they have activated their phone number. And any of them that activates their phone number, you earn 200 naira. So the question is, how many of your social media followers can you convert into your money-making machine for you? I'm going to explain how they become a money-making machine for you. Now, aside from you making 200 naira times all of them, let's assume you have 1,000 of them register under you. You know, I'm not saying it will happen today or tomorrow. It can happen over a period of time. It can be within 1 month, depending on how diligently you pushed in. All right, you can make 200,000 naira, you know, from all of them in a space of 1 month, and whenever they trade in Bitfxt down here, you'll be earning Satoshi. You can earn Satoshi, you can earn Ethereum, you can earn, you know, Dash, any cryptocurrency they trade on Bitfxt, you will make money because you have traded. Now, this is more like you working once and making money as far as Bitfxt is there. Anytime those people trade under you, you make money. So, things that is required of you. Number one, join the affiliate program. It will cost you only 1 naira for you to join, right? For you to activate your affiliate link. That's number one. And number two, it's more like us saying you need 1,000 naira minimum capital to start a business. Or if somebody asks you which business can you start with 1,000 naira, you may say pure water business. Even pure water business, okay, you can get like 2 bags of pure water or 4 bags of pure water, but you stress yourself and you still need to take Panadol. But this one, you can lie down on your bed and you make money. I've done it, a lot of people have done it, and we keep making money. That is number one. And when these people have registered and you have made the money that you made on their referral link, on their registration, anytime they trade, you make money. Now, all you need to do is to constantly post a training tutorial for them or build them up as your community. Teach them how to do OTC, teach them how to do anything cryptocurrency, and follow them up as your community. Anytime they trade on Bitfxt, you make money. And it is beyond this 200 naira, depending on the volume they trade. What you make, depending on the coin, you make up to 50% of the trading fee we charge on every trade they make. And people can make an average of 10 trades in a day. Buy BTC, sell BTC, buy Dash, sell Dash, buy Ethereum, sell Ethereum, buy BTC again, sell BTC. Anytime they enter a trade or exit a trade, you make money. So this is an autopilot that can make you money. I know a lot of people that have made, you know, a lot of money on Binance affiliate program. For instance, I made money from Binance affiliate program, but Binance has up to 15 million registered users right now, and they don't care about the fees they charge right now. So even if you have thousands of people under you, you will not be making money as much because their fees are almost nothing right now. So you cannot make money as much as we made when we joined the affiliate program then. And Bitfxt is providing you the same opportunity. But another thing, Binance did not provide you a lead for you to follow up on your referrals. But we are providing you a lead for you to provide a referral and build your community. In business and in life, community matters. If you don't have a community of people who are loyal to you, you have helped to make money. It will be difficult for you to make money in online business. And I will tell you that anytime, any day. Bountiful can bear witness to that, and any other person who have done online business very well, starting from the last 5 years, last 10 years, will tell you that it is all about community and how loyal they are to you based on the fact that they have made money from what you taught them. Finally, by tomorrow, if you click on this page, it will take you to we'll call it referral details or affiliate details. Will explain everything, and even you will see videos that will guide you on how you can make money on the affiliate program. And if you scroll down, you will see by tomorrow we'll have it. This table will start displaying all the people who have joined, at least top 10 persons that have joined the affiliate program, and the top earners. It will display the top earners, and then at the end of the month we could even reward all the people who have the highest number of registrations in Bitfxt. And of course you want to be at the top at all times. And also top traders, the people who trade under you, like this person has made 67,000 naira because some people traded under him, and so on and so forth. So this is how it works. It's an opportunity for you to make money by working once and earning as long as the program exists. When people say residual income, this is exactly what we mean. Okay. All right. If you have a question, you can ask. And I want everybody who is on this training who have not registered in Bitfxt to click on the link that has been shared so that you can join and make money on the affiliate program. How does the affiliate market help someone? I think I've already answered that. If you have any question on that, again, you can still ask someone. Emeka, you said you want to keep something on affiliate marketing. Go ahead. And before you proceed, Emeka, we on OTC we provide liquidity for anybody that wants to trade Senti OTC and anybody that wants to trade BTC OTC for starters. But you must be part of the affiliate program before we can provide you liquidity on BTC. We provide liquidity on USDT. We provide liquidity on BTC. We provide liquidity on Senti. But you must be part of the affiliate program. All right, go ahead.
If someone is asking.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Someone is asking. I'm going to unmute you, Mr. Emeka. Someone is asking on the question section that says, is there an avenue for a new I don't know, to learn how the affiliate marketing works?
I'll throw that to you, Mr. Bountiful. I believe you have done affiliate marketing for years, and you should be a master on
that. Okay. I'm going to unmute you, Mr. Emeka, just for the interference, though. Like there's a whole lot of materials out there for you to be able to learn how the affiliate marketing works. It's basically a simple system. What it simply means is, okay, a company is offering you a certain amount of money as a thank you. That's okay for you to tell people about us, for you to tell people to buy our products for. Okay, sorry, I'm still on it. For you to tell people about us and for you to tell people about our products, we say, okay, take this amount of money as a thank you, as a reward. You are only telling people about it because you've seen the value. First of all, as an affiliate marketer, you need to understand the key concept of marketing. You can't promote what you don't understand. You can't promote what you don't use, you don't believe in. If you don't believe in a particular product and then you are promoting it to people, you are only there just because you want to make money, but you have to also be a user of the product. You have to also understand the product before you tell any other person about the product. Because it's key that we need to understand this so that people don't jump into affiliate marketing and just because they want to escape they want to just have an extra income. But before you can promote a product, you need to confidently understand the product and be able to talk about it in any way you are. That is what makes you an affiliate marketer. An affiliate marketer talks about a product because they've used it, they understand the product, and they know the benefit, and they want you to also partake in the benefit. But I need to first clarify this. There's a whole lot of platforms out there There are Ponzi schemes, yes. Now, Ponzi schemes also use affiliate marketing. There's a good side about it and the bad side about it. There are some platforms like Ponzi schemes. Ponzi schemes are people that don't have any service they are rendering. They don't have any products. They don't have any value they're actually giving to anybody. They just tell you go and get people, and if you get 3 people, we are going to pay you a certain amount of money for getting just 2 people, and then you get more 3 people, more 4 people, 5, 6, 7, and all that. That there are a lot of people do that today, and I can categorically tell you that those platforms are scams. They're going to flop. On Bitfxt exchange, this is not this is an exchange company. You could read about it. You could go to LinkedIn and type about Bitfxt. You see their board of directors, see the people that are involved in it. It's not a Ponzi scheme. They are not telling you to go and refer people because they just want you to refer people. They have a product, they have a service. They are an exchange company. They exchange Bitcoin to other currency. They also have a wallet that allows you to store your cryptocurrency. They also have a platform that allows you to withdraw your cryptocurrency into fiat currencies. So they are offering a service. They are offering a service. Note the keyword: service and products. Any company that is not offering you any product or service and just tell you to go get people, so that the only point for you to rise, or then there's no ranks in this affiliate marketing right now. The ranks here is that they are going to recognize you for being able to talk to people and then being able to be the highest trader and all the rest of that. They just recognize you, but they're not telling you that we're going to give you $1 million and all the stuff, right? But you have to understand the difference between this affiliate marketing and the right one and the wrong one, because there's a whole lot of platforms that are going to tell you to refer people, like the Ethereum scam that is going on right now, that people are joining and giving their money and then looking for people before they can be able to, those platforms are not sustainable. They don't have a product. They don't have a service they are rendering. So as an affiliate marketer, you need to first understand your product. You need to first understand the service you are rendering. You need to first understand and be proud of what you're talking about. Okay? I think I've answered that question.
Yeah, so
It's clear.
you make 200 naira for everybody that joins. Once the person verifies his phone number, you make 200.
So yes.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm really happy I was on this webinar, and I hope to be on others. So before I go on, I just want to give more specificity into the affiliate marketing program. See, for every single person that is here that may have not been into affiliate marketing, affiliate marketing is one of the easiest way to make money from whatsoever product you're selling. I myself personally, right, I did not know that people are making a whole lot of money from being an affiliate marketer. So I came close with people that are actually doing it, and I was like, oh my god, you make at least nothing less than $2,000 a month from doing affiliate. I was like, yes. I was like, oh my god. So now you should understand now. Okay, let's take this practical example now. With this period that every single person is basically doing online business, every single person is basically selling their products online, every single person is basically buying their products online, how much do you think that affiliate marketers will be making? Just I want you to imagine, how much do you think? I was in call with one of my colleagues, and he was telling me that, do you know that he was speaking with one of his friends, and his friend was telling me that in this crisis of COVID-19, that he has never made $1,000 in a single day from affiliate marketing until now. That normally it takes him maybe like 3-4 days to accumulate $1,000, but he made $1,000 in one single day of being an affiliate marketer. Now, why am I saying all these things? Why is Emeka saying all these things? Now, what I want you to understand there is that affiliate marketing can be very simple and straightforward if you have a community. Just like Mr. Frank said, if you have a good network of people. You understand? What is there to kind of like take this your link and put it here and put it here and promote this, and anybody that basically shops off your link, you get this amount of money in deposit in your account and stuff like that. I've been an affiliate marketer for Bitfxt and I've made a whole lot of money. I wanted to even share my own experience with Boundless Pay, Mr. Frank. You know, Mr. Frank,
Yeah,
when
go
you
ahead.
told me, when you brought lights to me on sometime last year on how people can make money from Boundless Pay with their referral link, that is an affiliate marketing scenario. Because now on Boundless Pay, because of people that have registered with my link on Boundless Pay, sorry, if you don't understand what Boundless Pay means, Boundless Pay is a subsidiary under Bitfxt as the parent company. You understand? Bitfxt is a very big company. It has other products and services ranging from Bitfxt exchange, where people buy and sell their own cryptocurrencies, to the Boundless Pay and utility and micropayment system, where people basically make transactions in remittance and also as utility factors for all cryptocurrencies, to the educational aspect. So on Boundless Pay, when he introduced this to me, I shared my link with some of my contacts, and anytime any of my contacts uses his or her cryptocurrencies to make an utility payment on Boundless Pay, I earn up to 0.5 to 1% of the payments he made. Most times when I just log into my Boundless Pay account, I've made this amount of money. Oh wow. Mr. Frank, you can relate to that now, because this is my own testimony I'm sharing to people.
Yeah.
That is the importance of being an affiliate marketer. You can be an affiliate marketer for different products. You understand? All this while we're on WhatsApp, we're on Instagram, in this COVID-19, it's costing us a whole lot of money, a whole lot of data just being online. Convert this your data to money. It's a very simple thing. If a company says, do this to your contact and you will make this amount of money, it costs you nothing, because this is basically the company trying to help you make money. It costs nothing to take they copy the link and share to your friends and family, and you make money off it. Even if it's just $10. I'm saying just because some people they'll be like, it's not worth my $10 is about 4,000 naira now. 4,000 naira can do you monthly subscription. So it pays bills. It pays bills. So all this time we use on social marketing, on social media, use it to social market products as an affiliate marketer. God has brought it upon us that Bitfxt is running a affiliate marketing program. They are even giving $10 as voucher by their partner company Senti. Senti is giving out $10, and in turn as well, anybody you refer to Bitfxt exchange, you're getting automatically 200 naira. So these are things you could do to make money. All those times you're using to chat with people and they're not giving you money, it costs data. Convert it to money. So with all this being said, I'll take my leave. Thank you, Mr. Bountiful, for this opportunity. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. Frank.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So okay, we're having more questions. First of all, before we ask more questions, I want to really ask, do you get any value for your time so far that you've been on this conference? I need to hear that. Have you gotten value so far? You could use the chat button. Have you gotten value so far? Great. Okay.
All right.
Subsequently, we're going to be having.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be sending information to your email that you registered with, and we're also going to be having some trainings that include on how to really trade cryptocurrencies, because most people really need to understand how to trade cryptocurrency. So we are going to create an avenue for that, for people to understand how to trade cryptocurrencies and be able to make money for themselves. The beauty of all these things is you don't really need anybody to really make money for yourself. All you just have to do, you just have a base capital where you can trade a certain cryptocurrency against another cryptocurrency. You get your value, just like Mr. Frank said. Earlier today, the Bitcoin was around the Bitcoin was around 3 point something million, 3.2 million, and right now it's about 3.5 million. So imagine if somebody have bought, like I say, at one Bitcoin at that rate at 3 point something million. So within a space of 24 hours, the person have made it close to 300 plus K today. Just doing trading. It's there's a whole lot of opportunity out there, and as time goes on, we're going to be sharing any single opportunity that we see about the cryptocurrency world that you can also benefit from, basically. Okay, that's the whole point about the basics. It's not just about bringing the key industry leaders to come and talk about it. We're also going to be sharing to people how to also leverage on these platforms and make money for themselves, because it's about empowering people. It's about having people having financial stability. And trust me, having one source of income in Nigeria is dangerous. Do I have a witness? Do people agree to this, that having one source of income in Nigeria right now is dangerous? True or false? I want to hear true or false. You can talk about true or false.
It's true.
True. So we at Basics, we're looking at how to also leverage on and people to make money. It's not just about also bringing skill leaders. We also want to tell them, okay, these are things to do. These are ways you can also make make money for yourself, because the truth of it is the government doesn't care about you. I have to be honest with that. The government doesn't care about you. They don't care about you. So you just have to care about yourself, to have to learn what you have to learn to be able to make money for yourself, because you have to fend for your family. Bills don't discriminate. They don't tell you, oh, because you not made money, don't worry, we will not bill you this month. No, bills are going to come every month, every single day. Bills are going to come. So I'm so happy that you've joined so far, and you've learned one or two things. It's something that I'm happy about. Thank you so much for joining. So, Mr. Frank, you can continue with the other aspects so that we could wrap this up in short time.
All right. So I'm actually just wrapping up now. But like I said, we shouldn't have kept the meeting this long, but because it was getting more fun and more fun, we had to continue enjoying it.
And well, this doesn't consume more data like the other platforms, actually.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I have another webinar like in the next 12 minutes. That should be
really?
Webinar. Yeah. So I'm going to just answer the last question, and I'll plead that we end it for today. Somebody asked, what if the people who register don't trade? Will you still make money? Of course, you would have already made the initial 200 naira of their registration, and don't bother if they don't trade now. It doesn't mean that they won't trade tomorrow. Like I said, when I registered on Binance and shared on my link, I had a lot of people. First month I didn't make money. Second month I didn't make money. When I started making money, I did not. And when I started making money, I didn't even expect it. I just got into my account. I saw $200. Another day, I think I saw another $500. You understand? So don't bother. Don't give yourself stress. And another reason is, in Binance, they did not give me. It wasn't an autopilot. It was like a guesswork. You don't know the people that you have invited, whether they have even funded the account, whether they have traded. Less that they even attend that feature, but you can't even call those people. You can't see their email. But in our own, we will provide you free training on how to trade. In fact, the people that are invited on Binance, some of them did not know how to trade. But this one, we are going to teach you how to trade. We are going to help you build your community. I'm talking about Mr. Bountiful. I may not have the time to do that. But Mr. Bountiful, Emeka, all the people who have joined, they can help you build your community. They will teach your people how to trade, so that they will not have any reason to say that they are not trading. And you can also follow them up, because their phone numbers will be in your affiliate page. Their email can be in your affiliate page. So whenever Mr. Bountiful is running a cryptocurrency trading webinar, you can send an SMS to all of them and tell them, come and join a free training. They don't need to pay. You understand? So that's one of the things with benefits. Other people will charge you like $100 for you to learn how to trade. But once you're in our affiliate program, you get free training tutorial to the deepest level of training, even how to trade OTC. You can even provide you with liquidity that you need, but you need to learn how to do that. So that is it. So share your link to as many people as you can. Share your link. Just join. It will cost you only about 1,000. Share your link to 1,000 persons. Just say for one person is your ₦1. So multiply it by 1,000, get 1,000 persons, and multiply that your 1,000 naira to 200,000. Because if 1,000 persons join me, you have made 200,000 naira. So I'm going to throw it up as a challenge. Any person that makes 200,000 naira on this affiliate program by the end of next month, I'm going to surprise the person with a gift. So with this said, I will have to take my leave. Thank you, Mr. Bountiful, for the opportunity.
Okay. I really appreciate you coming to this webinar today. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for having the honors to come around. Okay, so I think I'm seeing a few questions. Okay, we have our community on Telegram that you can also join, like a channel where you get updates on any single information that we want to share about. We are also going to be having another webinar, TheBasics. We're going to be bringing another speaker to talk about how to. I'm not gonna reveal that right now, but you sure have to expect something coming up on the 8th of May. Okay, so join our Telegram community to be able to get those information, and we would also be communicating using the email. We're using the email to send information to everyone so that we can also benefit from this. Like I said, when I was starting, I said the basics is a movement. It's a movement focused on bringing key industry leaders to be able to share and also impact lives with their knowledge and experience, and also show how they can also make money, teach them how to make money too. You know, because that's also important. If you're learning and you don't know how to make money, you know, it doesn't tally. Man needs money. Do I have a witness? We need money, right? A lot of people say they need millions of dollars today. So do I still have those people here that want to still make money in this life, right? I don't know. There's only one person. Wow. Only 2 persons say they want to make money. 3, 4, 5. Some of them, welcome, sir. 6, 7, enough money, right? So a lot of us want to make a lot of money because, in all honesty, bills don't look at us, and there's a whole lot of bills to pay, and we need to also make money to be able to do that. So we've been able to learn about cryptocurrency. We've been able to learn about the few aspects on how to make money on cryptocurrency. I think I need to do a quick recap on that. Okay, let me run a recap on few key areas. The keynote speaker mentioned that you can make money from cryptocurrency. One is buying and holding of cryptocurrency. Like I usually say this is the most safest way to make money with cryptocurrency. I think I'm doing this right now for people that just joined. Oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Say yes. Can you hear me? Okay, great. So I'm doing a quick recap for people that just joined right now so that they don't seem like they lose that entirely. So okay, you just have to pay attention. The key aspects and areas where you can make money from cryptocurrency. One is buying and holding of cryptocurrency. I need to explain that a bit, just few minutes. If you are don't be offended that we're taking this long, but at least I need us to get value first before anything. Okay, buying and holding of cryptocurrency simply means I buy cryptocurrency. Let's say I buy Bitcoin. I have about 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. I say okay, I have 50,000. I want to buy Bitcoin, and the rate at Bitcoin when I bought it was maybe say three. Let's say just imagine. Let me give an example. Let's say you bought at the rate of 3 million. When it was 3 million, the value was 3 million, and in 4 days time, you're looking at the value having appreciated from 3 million to 3.2 million. So that means the value of the amount you currently hold as a person, as an individual, have actually appreciated. So you could see the difference. You could keep a note. I remember when I joined cryptocurrency late 2015, 2016. When I buy, I usually keep a note. Okay, the day I bought it at the rate of, let's say, I bought it 5,000 naira, and 5,000 naira was in my wallet. I could wake up in the next 4 days and I'm seeing about 6,000 naira, 6,050 naira. The value have appreciated. You see, the value have appreciated. That is the safest way to hold your cryptocurrency. That is the most safest way to hold your cryptocurrency in a very trusted wallet. The Bitfxt also have a very trusted wallet. You could also trust their wallet because the security is top notch. Okay. Then the second aspect is also staking cryptocurrency. This one is more of like how do I like you stake your cryptocurrency, you stake it for, okay, let's say you have now somebody wants to stake it with how's the simplest way I should mention this right now for you to understand. Okay, let's say I'm having cryptocurrency and somebody wants to grow his company and all that. I could stake cryptocurrency in that company and my value appreciates based on, like, it's an investment. I'm investing in a particular company with a cryptocurrency, and the time I put in that money, the value at a certain point, and the value appreciates to a very certain level that maybe when I want to take my return on investment, there are platforms that offer that too. And we also have mining of cryptocurrency. They have accredited mining platforms. See, to join a mining platform right now is very difficult. It's not that easy. Okay, I'm having some messages here. Stake, not stake. Okay, we also have day trading. Day trading is like what we're going to be offering to everybody here. The opportunity for you to be able to trade cryptocurrency, learn how to trade cryptocurrency is a very lucrative skill. You really just need to understand it, and if you know how to really trade a cryptocurrency, you could be at the comfort of your home and you're making your single dollars every single day. I see there are a lot of people in the crypto space that make $70, $100, $50 in one single trade. You could have a multiple trades and they are making so much amount of money for yourself, and you don't have to go out and all that. So a lot of things have actually changed. You could do a whole lot with cryptocurrency, and then you could also do the currency and exchange arbitrage, which is like the OTC, and then also affiliate marketing, and then also you could become a merchant. Now, what do I mean by merchant? A merchant is a person that a merchant is a person that, okay, I am selling. Like right now, I design websites for individuals. I design websites for corporate organizations and the rest of it right now. That's part of my skill. When you come to me right now, I say, okay, you want to pay me, you have cryptocurrency to pay me with. I could accept that. Now, imagine the beauty of it. Now, let's say I charge you 100,000 naira for building a website, and the time you sent me that money, the value of cryptocurrency was maybe say at three. I'm using an example. I'm giving an example so you can get the picture. Let's say the value of cryptocurrency was 3 million, and when you paid me that money, you paid me 100,000. 100,000, yes, that's the amount I charged you for the service, the beautiful website I built. I built amazing websites actually. So by the way, I'm the one that built the website you visit to register. Do you like the website? Say yes or no. Let me know. Let me get my review right now. Do you like the website? Yes or no? I'm not getting a review. Oh God, I'm touched. Oh, okay, yes, okay, good. All right, awesome. Thank you. Okay, so now I built that amazing website, and then somebody pays me 100,000 naira, and then you pay me the 100,000 naira in cryptocurrency. Now that 100,000 naira, I've received it. I received it as a merchant, as a business person. I received it for the value. Let's say in the same way I keep my money in my bank account, the same way I keep my cryptocurrency. Let's say in one month, that 100,000 naira as I received as a value for my exchange for the service that I rendered have appreciated to close to 120,000 naira. Is that a good deal? Yes or no? Is that a good stuff? You know, is that a good stuff? So imagine you receiving cryptocurrency as an exchange for your value, and then the value have actually appreciated over time. So this is the beauty of cryptocurrency. You can earn, and also the value of your money also appreciates. Like someone said there was a time I was consulting Mr. Frank. He was telling me that the naira is weak. Naira is weak as much as we try to pretend. The naira is very, very weak. Now, you having the naira, the value does not appreciate. It depreciates at some point, and sorry. So the value appreciates when you now have a digital money that the value appreciates over time. Yes, also it also declines at some point. You also have to appreciate the fact that you are going to be making more money for yourself. So like I initially mentioned, the best way to also hold cryptocurrency is when to make money with cryptocurrency is when you hold in it, and when you also accept it as a form of exchange for your value. If that's what somebody wants to pay you money, oh, don't pay me in naira. No, don't pay me in naira. Pay me in Bitcoin, pay me in Ethereum, pay me in Litecoin, pay me in Centy, pay me in different coins. There's a lot of cryptocurrencies out there, but these top three are the most valuable ones that people associate themselves with. I also have the Bitfxt token and the rest. So if you accept all those things, the value appreciates over time, and you also see that this same money you put in the bank account is also the same thing you're also having in cryptocurrency, but then there's a difference. The value appreciates. So um, these are ways to actually make money on cryptocurrency. Today, we've been able to talk about how the evolution of money, why cryptocurrency. We have been able to talk about explaining about cryptocurrency. We talked about Mr. Frank talked about how cryptocurrency, the blockchain technology, how it works and everything. Amazing stuff, amazing stuff. So we're going to I'm looking at a way to also share. I'm going to share the link to this video. Once we're done, I'm going to share the link to this video to everybody that's here right now, to be able to watch the video as a recap to what we shared today, so that they can also learn and watch what we did today, and benefit from it. So I really and deeply appreciate each and every one of you for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I deeply appreciate, and thank you so much for being my first audience on the basics, and I'm so grateful. And I'm going to be doing a real shout out to every one of you right now. That's what I'm going to be doing before we sign out. Okay. I'm going to start from up. I'm going to start from. Okay. I'm going to salute everybody that joined today. Thank you so much for making today a history for me. Thank you so much, Sage. Thank you so much, Victor. Thank you so much, Michael Favor. Thank you so much, Henry Joe Paul. Thank you so much, Francos. Francos. All right. Thank you so much, Treasure. Thank you so much, Gabriel. Thank you so much, Ada Michael. Thank you so much, Alabi Sahid. Alabi, I hope you prayed for us. All right. Thank you so much, Easynet. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much, Comet. Thank you so much, Ade Mike. Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Loveday, my mentor. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Kenny Millings. Oh wait, this is meaning like money, yeah. Thank you so much, Michael Elang. I deeply appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for staying so far. Yeah, my number is 08135242755. Okay, let me drop that again. 08135242755. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I deeply appreciate. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me type that number again. I think I missed it. Thank you so much. 08135242755. Okay. Thank you so much. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much for making today an amazing day for me. I deeply appreciate it. All right, do have a wonderful day. I am going to be sending emails and I'm also going to be sharing the link to this video so that I can be able to watch it again. Thank you so much. Okay, how do you know about the next class? I will have a Telegram channel. I don't know if you can see my screen. Yeah, the Telegram channel, the Basics channel on Telegram. Okay, yeah. So, oops. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I should be the last person to leave, so thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. The meeting has ended, and you could call me on phone. You could chat me up on WhatsApp. Okay, and the $10. Oh, okay. I think I should type that right here now. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I would also send everything to your email. If you registered today for this webinar, you are going to get the link, all the links to your email. Thank you so much, Mr. Lovely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, you are going to get the links. Well, it's going to be part of the video I'm going to share with you, so you're going to see everything. Yeah, you're going to see everything. Thank you so much. Yes, we're going to share everything. It's part of going to be the video. The video is going to cover the slides and everything, so you could see that. Okay. It will be shared to your email. Yes, it will be shared to your email. You're going to get. It's going to be a link. So you just click on it to watch every single thing that happened today. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, isn't it? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, great. Thank you so much. Yeah, my number is on WhatsApp. I'm reachable. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Treasure, thank you so much. Shalom D. Thank you so much, sir.